Hey guys, this is Neil with RepRap Log Phase doing another tutorial for HeeksCAD. We're going to deal with rotation and movement now. Go ahead and get ourselves an item here to move. First we'll deal with the movement, movement without rotation. So that would be this one right here. That is, it doesn't change image whenever you click for some reason, but that's actually the one we're doing, is movement without rotation. So you click the object. Yes. Position you move from is basically, you generally select the center, but if you select off, it would just be staggered move. See, it's the same exact thing as just grabbing it with that one. The only difference is you're actually dictating where it goes instead of dragging it. Then you can do the same thing except for you're actually copying, which is this one. We already selected it, so it goes straight to copy. 4 copies. Okay. Click position to move from, which is you just select the center of the item, stagger it however you wish, and copies it multiple times at the same distance. So those are your standard, just your moves. Okay, so we have copy and move, and we have regular move. Now we have rotation about 1 point on one axis. So the first one we would do is select the item. Select the item. We're going to move around 1 point without copying, which is this one right here. Click the center point, which would be the point on which you rotate around. 45-degree angle. And it rotated it. See, 45-degree along that point. So let's move back. Now let's say, for instance, we wanted to copy it around that point. You would then use this one, which you notice the multiple stars. So pick the object to rotate. Okay. 3 copies. Center point again to rotate around. 45-degree angle. It rotated around that point at 45-degree angles each time. So that's a copy and rotate. So we've done move, copy and rotate, copy, just regular rotate. So now we're going to be doing the scale, which is this one. Just pick the item you want to scale. Okay. You scale along the center point also, just like before. Pick a scale that you want to scale it by. Scales by that much. Now the rest of them are rotations around a set line. To do rotation around a set line, you will need to go ahead and draw a set line or use one of the sides of the item which you're rotating. Let's go ahead and use one of the sides. We'll sort of mix it up. We'll put a line over here. We might not use it. Okay, so first rotation would be rotation around a line that just moves it. So select the object, pick the line rotational axis, so which means you could select this line or one of the sides, or honestly any line in your drawing. So for this one, let's go ahead and, just for fun, we'll select that side. 45-degree line. Okay. Now if you notice, you actually rotated along that line at 45 degrees. So this one actually did not move along a single axis. This can move around an axis. So let's go ahead and undo that. Okay, now we're back to normal again. Now we could actually copy around an axis also. So again, we would, doesn't matter whether you select first or if you select after, it'll correct it for you. So let's go ahead and copy around an axis. So pick the object, number of copies, 3. Pick the rotational axis. Now again, you could pick this line, or any other line you wanted to pick. So let's go ahead and pick this line. 45 degree. See, now it You can see it here. It actually rotated at 45-degree angles off that all the way around. Beautiful stuff. Now you can do mirror and copy mirror. So let's go ahead and do just move, like a moved mirror. So you pick the object you want to move. Yes. Pick the line to mirror and move it over to the other side of the line. Pretty easy stuff. And just as self-explanatory, the copy mirror is this one. Number of copies. 2. Yes. Pick the line to mirror about. And if you notice, it actually copied itself twice, but it mirrored itself twice. So you can't really see them, but you could actually grab those, and those would be 2 extra copies made. But those are all the rotations, and all the rest of them are extrusions and boom lines, so we're almost done with the basics.